Hello, hi. Good evening, Ajay. Welcome back to Hall of Fame in this data science masterclass. I'm very glad that you are part of my mission and you're part of the program that we had started 3 months back on certification on data science foundation program. So we'll start first with a quick introduction about you, and then we can proceed like how the program was and how did you find the program useful. So could you just brief about yourself, your background, and what you're currently working on?
Yes, Manoj. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Ajay Reddy. Currently, I'm working as a senior RPA consultant. In these 7 years of journey, I have been part of multiple care leaders and mentors, and even a team members learned multiple skills. So, before going to the data science, the mindset of mine is to learn the data science, you need at least 6 months to max. It may take more than 2 years. And the main the main thing which fears me is here we need statistics, some mathematics, algorithms, all these things mainly to get fear before starting the data science. Okay, that is the main thing. And during the demo session which was done it on February, and initially starting of this foundation course, I felt it's not an easy thing. Then later moving to the these foundation session of data science, uh, anyone those who know the problem solving skills and to find out the real issue, any domain it may be. So I have in these 7 years of journey, I have been part of internet is a investment banking, telecom, and e-commerce. These domains I have worked on it, and I feel it's like those who having know more about your domain and find out the issue from your domain, so that you can get the exact problem easily. So we can get the solution as well, because we are already part of this journey, and you know about your technology more about instead of moving it to new technology and finding it out. So you already having a plenty of knowledge in your journey. So those having the problem solving skills and find out the issue and how you can find it out uh, to get the result easily.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thanks a lot, Ajay. So, in brief, Ajay is saying that he has around 7 years of working experience and he's currently working as a senior consultant with a strong background in RPA, robotic process automation. And then he has a plan to switch his career into data science. And that is how he has finally landed in my program, certification in data science master program. So what basically Ajay triggered you? Like you had attended my master program, that is a 2 hour session, and during
Yes.
that I have given you the entire blueprint, the entire structure, how the transition step by step would happen from point A to point B to point C. Finally, you'll be reaching to the destination as a data scientist. So what triggered you to join the program?
The main thing is I am planning to switch the domain. That is the
Yeah,
main thing. So we have plenty of things like cloud. Each company they have a different cloud, and coming to at the end, the main key takeaway is data. So data lives anywhere. So the internet technology before 3 years now. Everything in the last 2 years of pandemic, so everything we are ordering from our home itself, and everything we need a home delivery. So here everything it around with the data. That is the main thing which come from RPA to data science.
right.
And
Okay. So primarily like you had attended my program, that 2 hour session. And then during that time, you decided to go ahead and join my 3 months program, that is certification in data science. So basically
yes,
what was the thing that triggered you to join 3 months program?
so the initially your mission likes me. That is the main thing. Okay, so it's not about anyone those who doesn't have any prior programming knowledge,
Hmm.
and the entire youth those are going to end their graduation, or anyone who having 2 years of experience still sitting in the same place and the same job.
Right.
uh, and main thing you have told about based on your experience how much salary you are receiving it, and to know about the real world outside employee versus the package which they are receiving it. and how we are receiving it. So those comparisons and the real time technology, that is a data science. Okay,
Mhm.
everything belongs to data. These things
Mm,
are the main key takeaways to join this data science foundation course.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. So, in essence, Ajay has the thought process that data is everywhere, and that is what he's bringing into picture. That again, through internet, we see the quantum of data that is coming in the ecosystem, and the data is creating a new opportunity. And with this new opportunity, we see there is a humongous demand of data science, and that basically brings him into the data science space. And then he has joined the program for 3 months and started his data science career transition. Let me tell you one other thing also. Ajay has been a brilliant employee, and he has been throughout, like for his entire career, he has been either like top rated or say second top rated throughout his career. And looking forward for his career progression, and primarily in the area of data science, he is quite convinced that this is the way to go ahead with, because other traditional technologies and other thing may not be suffice, or maybe there would be very mute growth, like very stagnant growth. But once you are there as part of data science, you can see the exponential growth. And that is what triggered him to get into the program. And then he has started foundation program of data science within my mentorship that I do for the working professional, and it is primarily based for the working professional. And this is like a weekend program, Saturday and Sunday, where people can work on like continue with their work, as well as they have time to do the career upgrade, reskill, and transition into data science part. So overall, it is structured in such a way that it is a 3 months program for the foundation, and after that we have advanced level of machine learning, advanced machine learning, and all for next 3 months. And after that, next 4 months is completely dedicated to artificial intelligence, NLP, computer vision, and capstone projects, so that the person has the complete overview of this entire ecosystem of data science. And now coming back to this, Ajay, you
Yeah.
you were regular into the 3 months program, right? And almost every weekend you had attended the program. So what was the key takeaway? How did you find like the program and the pace through which the program was going on, the assignment that was given to you? How did you find all those things?
So initially, just now we had discussed about what was the key takeaway to join the session. So now we'll discuss about what we have learned in these 1 to 2 months of data science foundation journey. Okay. So initially, before starting anything, Manoj, he has explained, starting with what about the problem in your industry, okay, how you can resolve it, and what are the key data points which you come to know. So for example, let it be, if you're thinking about to apply something, okay, and how you can apply it and how many people are applying it. For let it be considered with any data science example, let me consider which I am working on it right now. Okay, like most of the companies, what they have planned with the client, okay, initially during the SOW agreement, and at the end of the agreement, what was the client and customer relationship, uh, which I have taken into one main assessment. Okay, so most of the projects which was assigned during the client agreement and at the end of the project, so there is a difference in the percentage of the project's agreement. The delivery is different what they have agreed initially and what is going to be at the end. So this assessment which I have taken it and I'm working on it, that is the main thing. So here doesn't need any programming languages here. You just find it out one problem and how we can solve it, and what are the steps in between these to solve this problem during this life cycle of data science. We can learn it out, like how we can get the data and how we can showcase it to the client, what are the points we can take it from the client, and based on that we can work on the data science, like data wrangling, data visualization at the end. In between of these course, coming to the mainly the life cycle, like we have learned the Python. Okay, instead of just learning the something in between weekends, so he will give some assessment. Okay, we will work on those assessment, and initially in the weekend, half an hour or 1 hour, he will work on the assessment which we have worked on it. If any errors will be there, like Q&A questions with Manoj and the other team members, so that we will get more concentrate about the content which we have worked on it with a real time problem. That is coming to the part of data science. Along with technical skills, we need to about personal skills, something like, so in this IT journey, we have plenty crowd. Okay, so we need to build our own brand. Okay, and also we are applying a plenty of jobs in multiple portals, and as some of them they'll simply like during the interview, and they'll say get back to you or something. All these keywords we used to know. So how to be part of unique instead of sitting in a crowd and applying all the jobs and without getting any confirmation or any offer letter releasing thing. That is the main thing. So Mr. Manoj Gupta, he mainly focused about our self improvement of our personal skills by using profile improvement, okay, and increasing the professional network by using the LinkedIn, or increasing the SSI index by using the LinkedIn. So with these things, you can come to know how the outside crowd it is about, and if you are applying any job, and whether your the job description is matches with your current profile or not. So before blindly applying it, so we have to change the job description based on your profile. So based on job description, you have to change the profile. So to applying any job and to increase our professional network, and how to be not sitting inside the crowd, that is the main thing. And in the coming session, we are also planning for salary negotiation based on your current experience, and data science based thing. For any data science or data analyst, how much they are earning it based on their experience, and what are the profiles we can apply to the data science industry. Those are the key takeaways which I have learned in these 1.5 to 2 months of session.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot, Ajay. So Ajay has briefly described all his journey for last like 8 to 10 weeks, what he has learned. So precisely what he's trying to say here, that we started with a business model canvas. The idea is that as a data science or scientist, it is like you need to be a trusted customer partner. That is how this should be evolved. And for this, you need to understand what is the customer business problem. You need to articulate that business problem into data science problem, and then work as a data scientist to solve using the tools and technique, and finally help the customer to solve the business problem. That is in essence this entire life cycle of data scientists.
Yeah.
Now my approach is to start with the business model canvas, where all this 9 quadrant you fill the details about the business, or like the organization that you intended to work with. You get all the details in a single page. So entire business, like say for example, if you want to work for Google or Amazon, you capture all the details about Google, like the key activities, what is the vision, what are the value proposition, what is the cost structure, what is the revenue structure, what are the challenges they are facing. Everything you put into the business model canvas and understand the organization in details in one go. Afterwards, you understand what are the problem this company are facing vis-a-vis with their competition and all. And then you as a data scientist start approaching on that problem statement, and you start giving solution step by step, and later on you can use data science tools and techniques to solve the problem. And that way you are going to help the business to improve it further or solve the business problem. So that is what it is essence. But only understanding this thing and helping to solve the problem is not enough for the data scientists. They need to have a very good presentation skill. They need to have the storyboarding skill, storytelling skill, communication skill, presentation skill, so that they can communicate better with certain visualization and all with the customer. So that is the intent,
Yes.
because here you are dealing with a business team, not a high technical team. So you need to talk in business language as well. So that is the emphasis on the program, that you need to focus on those aspects, and that should come out naturally. So I do a lot of uh, process within the group and all. They will be part of the group, and they will do lot of interpretation, presentation and all. I understand the skills, so that what are the tools and technique you are using, that should be used. So that is precisely as I was trying to explain during this entire interval. So now Ajay, you had already spent close to like 8-10 weeks into this program, and how you're feeling? Are you feeling good, or how you're feeling about the overall progress you have in data science space, particularly from the fundamental standpoint?
Yes, so as I was mentioned, multiple things. Okay, so initially you need to about how to get a project. That is the main thing. How you can deal with the client. Just now you have discussed it. Okay, so if you are going with a problem, how we can resolve it, and what are the pre-analysis we have to take care before solving them. Okay, so
Right.
like we need to find out all the data points and like a problem statement and how we can resolve them step by step. Those points, key takeaways, main thing. And in between, we have told data status, that is statistics analysis, and data wrangling, main thing, and data visualization, and how we
Right.
can present here any day anything to present it in a beautiful way to the client. They will come to know. So that is the end
Absolutely.
thing. So if you are doing something, a number of algorithms and model, if doesn't set to the client, because they are not part of technical part, so whatever you have done, that is fine. How you can present to the client, that is the main end thing. So currently we are part of a data visualization, and we have learned Python, Matplotlib, Seaborn, all these things which we can present in pictorial way, any diagrammatic form, so that a
Mm.
client can learn it easily, or simply graphical way to showcase the input and output clearly. These are
Absolutely.
the key things we are learning.
Excellent. Absolutely. So now how you confident you are? Like suppose if you have to start a new data science journey, how confident you are to take it up and then go to the next level on advanced machine learning and then artificial intelligence?
I'm good to go ahead with actually 1 month after itself. I am planning to move to the next session. So I just now where I end of the foundation. So the next one is a master, which is of again 3 months of course. So those kind of knowledge will come to know. You will get a confidence in after 1 month itself. You will your mindset will say, yeah, I need to learn something about the next journey of 3 months of session. Okay, that mindset which currently I am now. And one more thing is here in the I think 10 minutes back, I discussed about if you are applying any job, so instead of blindly applying to the any company, first you need to know, check our profile, whether it is matches with the job description which they have mentioned in any online portal. So, so like instead of blindly applying it, whether it is matches or not, without checking them, it's like sitting in a crowd and asking for everything. Okay. So how to be outside of the crowd and to get it shortlist, at least the human people, they have to review it, because most of the resume profiles, if you apply it blindly, so it will get rejected by using the ats. That is a There is a robot where it can filter all our profiles. If doesn't matches with a job description, it will just sitting in a crowd. Okay, and it will not reach the human. That is the main thing for any not only with the data science,
Mhm.
anything in this it journey. If you are applying it, so you need to know about whether you will get the any calls from them or not. That is the main thing which you have learned it in the entire IT industry. It is similar, applying the same stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. It's a very vital point what Ajay has just mentioned, because people keep on submitting their profile and applying the jobs, and they're wondering why they're not getting a call back. They have used like say 10, 20, hundreds of positions. They just keep applying and all. But the thing is that you are not understanding the logic behind it. See it in a very simple way that you have posted a letter in the post box, okay, without any address. Obviously, it will not reach the destination, and that is
Yes.
what is happening because in between there is a component called ATS, applicant tracking system, that is eating away all your profile and putting in the dustbin. It is not reaching the destination. So you need to understand this entire cycle, how you can go through this ATS process, and then finally it should land to the human hiring manager so that you could be getting a call back from them. So that is the essence, and this entire thing is given in practical terms, is taught in the program. So while we are building the data science foundation, at the same time, it is important that you equally equipped with multiple other things. Your profiling, your LinkedIn profile, your SSI score, how you present yourself, everything along with your technical skills. These are the important part, and
Yes.
these are all combined in the program itself, so that you have holistic view, a complete 360 view of this entire thing, so that it evolves you as a data scientist. At the same time, it also position you very accurately in the entire job market, and you should stand out from the crowd. So what would be your suggestion or your recommendation to the aspirants who are looking for data transition, career transition to data science space? What would be your suggestion or recommendation, Ajay?
So the main thing is, if you know about your technology in depth, and doesn't need any programming skills, anyone. So for example, I can say those are ending of the graduation, or those having at least 2 years of experience in any industry, so they can learn the data science. That is the main thing, because some problem solving skills which we have learned it from starting from our 10th grade onwards, we know it. Okay, but we don't know in depth about what is about data science. Okay, that we can learn it in this journey. And the main key takeaway is his mission is to learn, and I think it may be 1 million or 1 lakh to learn the youth of India. Okay, that is the main thing which I am joining into this data science industry.
Mhm. Right.
uh,
Just to recap that, like I am on the mission to help 100,000 working professional to grab their dream job and massive hike with my data science apprenticeship program. So data science apprenticeship program is the vehicle, is the instrument that helps the working professional to take their mission to the next level, take their journey to the next level, and they can easily do the career transition once they follow my instructions completely and thoroughly out there, because it's a very step-by-step process. And here in this program, I do not talk anything informational and all. It is what we have done in the real world, the project that we executed for the real world customer. That type of thing they are being exposed to, so that they have the real hands-on experience and they understand how data science is solving the real business problem and helping the customer to grow their business. And that is what Ajay is portraying in with his journey and all.
yes.
So that's wonderful, Ajay, and it was a great to have you in the session, and this was really awesome. Just once again to reiterate, Ajay has been a phenomenal employee, and again throughout a outstanding employee in his organization. And second part is like with his approach towards data science, he will be making sure that at least another 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years, his career progression would be on a fast track. That is what he brings those things into data science space, and that helps him to keep growing into this space altogether. Any final suggestion, Ajay, for your for the audience? They are listening,
Yeah.
and they want to take, how, like if they want to join my program, so what would be your suggestion, like how that is going to help them into their journey?
Yes, in a short single statement, if you want to learn about technically and professionally, you have to learn about our self skills, main thing. Okay, so to learn both professionally as well as technically, uh, and data science is like data is a key in any technology. So to learn about data and what is about data, join the session and check the demo session and learn the data science.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Ajay, for your time and a very good, insightful information. And I hope the audience who are listening this interview, Hall of Fame, they they have very clear understanding and path how to take their career journey into data science. And if they want my, they need my or seek my assistance or mentorship into this, you are most welcome. You can come to the master class, understand the entire blueprint and step-by-step process of data science. And once you're convinced and you are thinking that data science is your cup of tea and you want to progress into data science, you are most welcome in my foundation program. That is a 3 months only for the specifically and only for the working professional. Thank you very much and a great day ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Manoj.